Born in a place far and distant. Far and distant from everything, from every bustle of chauffeuring taxis and streaming lines in front of street hammams. I have no use for fancy oils or softened skin. Mine is naturally weathered to beat, and I understand every bit. Why? Mine is made for one place. Far and distant, lionly and strong. But my song is one void of wing and wind with no singing cities of where I belong. I haven't seen my country beyond CNN or BBC. Don't know my country any more than the third-person memory I live off of, any more than my Baba paints his dreams for me. October fall signals to me my mountains have twisted from green to gold, and the time has come for Baba and I to hike, our annual hike of Jungle Book dreams and sowing seed streams of soul. We hike until our duetta dueling echoes return colors of song. We hike until Baba sees his unborn grandchildren floating in mountain mist. We hike and hike until lapis dawn deciphers delicately distant messages close in by blindfolds pine shade. We hike and hike until we have reached the top of the highest Afghan mountain, and here we have reached the edge of Baba's painting. So we turn around and we wait for the next circle of non-existent annual hikes. Hike and hike until forever in this delusion. But I know my place among telltale trees and lucid hearts. I know it's not here where the street signals direct us. It is not here where monotony and speed rob a life of life. It is in motherly gardens of uneven mulberry groves, dusted in the distance. Bahak, Wahun, my love, my son, my Shamali moon. We've known no other way, my grandfather said. In a land of Biran, I'm a slave to fate, the cries of the shattered pond. Mine is not the longing of the natives, wrapped in reservation. It is not that of the sailor in love with the sea, because in season's time he sailors the sea. No bars, I'm sorry. I can't write poetry for my country, for my people, for the disconnected memory that I love. How can I write rhythmical tabs about life when I've got no experience over there on my own to write, and I wish I were my mother? So I can, as she does, feel all and whole within and around her whispering womb, to seek those who seek to womb her whispering womb of my mother's morning prayer that drops desperate prayer and place a cannon ash upon a tender lily's tip, squeezing sour cherries so the juice runs down her fists and into the hearts of those who are dead and thirsty, in need of something natively sweet, much like me. Shh. Do you hear? I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. And I want to go home, but to what? Home! The one raised to the ground, the one with burned pictures of my family. It is the one that can be only once, a lingering echo of my mother's deepest memory. And to return to this, there is no road or path or way. Don't you see? The home I speak of existed only once. It was a dream. This is what resonates the core of me, what invades and makes hedge to my deepest thoughts and memories. Some may have words, but I have heart. Some may have a story that reveals their want, but mine is one full of taunt. And you may not care. What is your concern? But I'm a drifter in this life. Pray that my feet will soon feel her womb at its soul, where no chain will shackle the heart of my foot to the base of anything. I choose where I pitch my tent. I'm a vagabond drifting, a gypsy and coach. Disappeared until I find my mother again. I will be in the place of the placelessness. I will be in rows of memory, or rivers of song. And by every easterly wind, I recite a past. I will cling to the earth as if she were my life, my blood, and will her to stand and shrug fiends and human leeches off her breath until she is calm, budded, and warm enough to cradle who's left in the land. And I pray a distant drifter, an earth of their own memory, manifest in sound as I shall never have. Lucky is he who has heard the sound of Azan on their ancestral lands, since I've never heard the sound of my country. I have never felt her sun beat or blistered her bitter winter.